Step 4. Step 4 involves the bottom corners of the cube. In steps 1 through 3, we completed the top 2/3. Now we're interested in these 4 cubes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these are the 4 corners on the bottom layer of the cube. The next step is to place and orient the 4 corner cubes of the B face. This is done by first placing the cubes and then orienting them. These 4 cubes are not placed independently, but as a set all at once. To complete this step, you must follow the instructions 4A to 4E just once. Okay, first it is necessary to rotate the bottom face until the largest number of bottom corner cubes are properly positioned with no concern for orientation. Ignore the edge cubes on the B face for now. Rotate the B face until you get either 2 or all 4 of the bottom corner cubes correctly positioned. It will always be possible to position correctly either 2 or all 4 of the bottom corner cubes just by rotating the B face. Alright, let's do that. Let's try it right here. The cube that belongs right here should be green, red, and blue. This one is green, red, and blue. So this one's in the right place. Sure, it's not oriented correctly, but it's in the right place. How about the next one? This one should be red, yellow, and blue. And it is red, yellow, and blue. So this one's in the right place. Okay, we're getting lucky here. Now this one should be orange, yellow, and blue. It's blue, orange, and green. So this one's in the wrong place. And this one should be green, orange, and blue, but it's yellow, blue, and orange. So this one is in the wrong place. So these 2 right here need to be switched. These 2 are in the right place, but these 2 need to be switched. You will always get either an adjacent exchange if 2 are out of place, or a diagonal exchange, having to switch corners. In our case, we have what's called an adjacent exchange. So we'll move to step 4B. If the 2 out-of-place corner cubes are adjacent, do the following sequence. Hold the cubes so that the cubes that must be exchanged are bottom front left and bottom front right. And they're trying to tell me how to hold the cube to do this sequence. So the ones that needed to be switched were this one and this one. So they need to be bottom, front, left, and bottom, front, right here. So these 2 right here. So now I do this sequence right here to exchange the 2 of them. And it goes R minus, B minus, R plus, F plus, B plus, F minus, R minus, B plus, R plus, and B2. 1, 2. Now let's check it out. Is this cube in the right place? Should be orange, green, and blue. It is. Is this one in the right place? Should be green, red, and blue. It is. Is this one in the right place? Should be red, yellow, and blue. It is. And is this one in the right place? Should be yellow, orange, and blue. And it is. So right now we've gotten through step 4B, and all 4 of the bottom corner cubes are in the right place. Now we need to do the orientation step. So we go to step 4D. The 4 bottom corner cubes are now all properly positioned. Look at the bottom face and hold the cubes so that the color pattern on the bottom corner cubes matches one of the 7 patterns BC1 to BC7. Okay? Only the bottom color is indicated in black on the patterns here. So the only thing we're looking at, our bottom color on this particular cube is blue because of the center of the bottom cube is blue. So all I'm going to consider here is this cube and the 4 corner cubes. Ignore the edges for now. Ignore the edge cubes. So we only have to deal with this one and this one. The only other possibility is that all are oriented correctly. Remember to ignore the bottom edge cubes for now. If necessary, turn the entire cube in your hand until the pattern matches one of the 7. Alright, well in this case, the pattern that I've got is not this one, because I have a blue here and here. And the only ones that have it here and here are this one and this one. Alright, if it were this one, then I would also have a blue on the side right here. I don't, I have a green. I would have a blue on the bottom over here. I don't, I have a red. And I would have a blue on this left side right there. So it's not this one, it's not BC2. Let's check this one. If this were the situation, then there would be a blue on the top. There is. A blue down here on the right. There is. And a blue underneath right there. So this is the situation I've got. Now, the only reason we use these 7 things is to determine what is going to be the front face for doing the orientation step. Now in this case, the front face is going to be green, as indicated here in the drawing. It's the top one here. So with green as the front face and white as my top face as usual, I now perform the following sequence to orient the bottom corner cubes. And it goes R minus, B minus, R plus, B minus, R minus, B2, R plus, B2. And what have you got? Now you notice that the 4 edge cubes on the bottom have been properly oriented. You notice that each is in the correct position and has the correct orientation with respect to the center cubes of their respective faces. Now this cube was fairly easy because I only had to do this step 4D once. What will generally happen is if you get, for example, this situation to begin with, BC5, then once you do it properly with whatever front face is designated here, once you do this step, if the 4 bottom cubes are not correctly oriented after performing this sequence, then you go back and do step 4 all again. What will happen is you will keep migrating towards this step right here. You might have to do this as many as 3 times to orient the bottom corner cubes. Just be patient. Once you've done it, look at the bottom, see what you've got, and then do it again using the proper front face until all 4 bottom corner cubes are properly oriented. And that would conclude step 4.